Before the headlines. Before the fan edits. And long before anyone realized what was happening, Rihanna did something so genuine, so quietly powerful, that it restored people's faith in celebrity kindness. Just days ago, while the internet was busy debating fashion looks and chart numbers, Rihanna was somewhere no one expected her to be. Not a studio. Not a luxury event. Not a red carpet. She walked into a community hospital through a side entrance, dressed down, face uncovered, no cameras following her. Nurses later said they didn't realize who she was at first. And that's exactly how she wanted it. Rihanna didn't arrive with a speech prepared. She didn't arrive with a team filming behind her. She arrived with time. She went room to room, sitting beside patients who were exhausted, scared, and far removed from the glamorous world she lives in. Some were young mothers. Some were elderly. Some were people who had been waiting months for treatment. She listened. Not the polite kind of listening. The kind where you lean in. The kind where silence is allowed. One patient spoke about not being able to afford care. Another talked about missing work for weeks. Rihanna didn't interrupt. She didn't rush. She stayed. And then she did something no one expected. She asked the hospital staff to step outside. What happened next didn't show up on social media until much later. Rihanna quietly covered medical costs for several patients that day, not through an announcement, not through a charity post, but directly. Bills cleared. Treatments approved. Stress lifted before anyone could even process what was happening. No cameras. No statements. No hashtags. A nurse later said, she wasn't trying to save the day. She was trying to ease it. And that difference matters. Because we've all seen celebrity kindness that feels staged. This wasn't that. This felt personal. Almost invisible. Rihanna didn't just help financially. She stayed after. She joked. She comforted people who were crying. She hugged a woman who said she hadn't been touched kindly in months. And when staff thanked her, she said something simple. Don't thank me. Just keep taking care of them. That line spread online once word finally leaked, not because Rihanna shared it, but because hospital workers and families couldn't stop talking about what they witnessed. There was no controversy attached to the story. No debate. Just admiration. People commented things like, "This is who she really is. She's always been like this. This doesn't feel like PR." And that's because it isn't new behavior. For years, Rihanna has quietly funded education, healthcare, disaster relief, and emergency aid across the world. She's paid for ventilators. She's supported domestic violence survivors. She's helped communities rebuild, often without attaching her name until someone else does it for her. This moment resonated because it reminded people that kindness doesn't have to be loud to be impactful. In a time where attention is currency, Rihanna chose anonymity. In a culture obsessed with being seen, she chose to disappear into the moment. She didn't need applause. She didn't need validation. The people she helped already felt something far more important, relief. And maybe that's why this story spread the way it did. Not because it was shocking. Not because it was dramatic. But because it felt real. A reminder that true generosity doesn't chase cameras. It avoids them. And sometimes, the most powerful thing a global icon can do is step into a room quietly, live silently, and leave without asking anyone to look back.